Tanika, tonight we are doing some personal finance talk, which we do from time to time on this show as well. Welcome to Taking Stock, Tanika.
Thanks, Kalilah.
So, one thing that our viewers are always interested in is retirement planning. And, well, some people feel like they're too young to be thinking about retirement planning, but I know our Taking Stock viewers are there. They plan from early, no matter what stage of life they are in now. And I want you to tell us a little bit more about the importance of retirement planning.
All right, so retirement planning is often overlooked. It's one of those long-term goals that we wait until we're close to retirement before we really start thinking about how much money do I need to really take care of my expenses when I no longer have a salary to depend on. So early planning is very, very critical, especially when you know that, all right, your three income sources that you have to focus on at retirement age. And that's the first one is your NIS benefit. So once you're working, once you're getting income, you should be contributing to the National Insurance Scheme. Right? Your second source of income is your approved retirement scheme. And with the approved retirement scheme, you can start as early as age 18, and that's your second source of income, but it also caps you in terms of how much you can contribute. So 20% is the maximum, 20% of your salary, gross annual salary, is the maximum you can contribute. So sometimes when you look at your overall income coming from an approved retirement scheme, you may have a shortfall, and that's where your third income source comes in, and that's your other investments. And with your other investments, and I was listening to Shane talk about how dynamic the investment market is. So you can think about how you want to build out your other investments, whether that's going to be stocks, bonds, real estate. This is where you can now decide on the quality of life that you want to live at retirement age by customizing your retirement portfolio. So critical planning in the early stages is important to, one, secure an income that's going to take care of you at retirement, and also to help to avoid old age poverty. And the data right now in Jamaica, the data actually shows that a lot of Jamaicans aren't covered under an approved retirement scheme, which means that we are going to be facing old age poverty. And so we want to encourage young persons to start thinking about their future right now. Think about your retirement right now, what kind of life you want to be living at retirement age, and start looking at your income sources.
Orlando online says, growing up, most parents weren't equipped with the knowledge to really plan for retirement, yet alone teach their offspring. So a lot of older people, their children are the retirement plan.
That is true. That is true. And that is the cycle we're trying to break right now. We don't want to repeat that cycle anymore. So it's up to us to start saving for retirement so we don't pass on that burden to our children.
And the good thing about having a retirement account or a specific retirement plan is that those funds come out of your pay before taxes, which is something that a lot of people don't know.
That is correct. So you get the tax advantages of having that 20% maximum that you're able to contribute annually. It's tax-free. So it comes out of your salary before tax. And don't discount that little bit of tax savings, because it goes a long way to ensuring that you're maximizing on your income at retirement age. Because it really accumulates.
But it does get taxed when you eventually draw from that retirement fund, though. So it's not entirely tax-free. It's only tax-free now.
So we like to refer to it as tax deferred, but also you have to think about pensioners, and their tax bracket is also different from the we're taxed when we're currently working. Pensioners have a higher tax threshold than the employed person right now. So that's also a benefit that you get at retirement age, to know that, all right, I'm saving right now tax-free. At retirement age, I also get tax-free benefits. So if you're over 65, you get additional tax-free benefits. So if you're over age 65, you also get an additional tax-free benefit as well on your pension income.
Sean says, TJH is my retirement plan. Good for you, Sean. It's all about diversification, right, Tanika?
Diversification. And that's what we preach. We preach diversification, but what does that really mean? Because I find that a lot of persons don't quite understand that when we say diversify your portfolio, we really mean put your money to work in different types of assets, different types of investments that's going to give you an income when you retire.
Shells has a question. I'm not sure if you can answer this one, but Shells wants to know, in Jamaica, who gets your national pension if you die before retirement?
So it goes back to your estate planning as well. And you can always, once you're retired, you can list a beneficiary because you're not getting a pension. So those are some of the things that you ensure that's covered under your estate planning.
Okay. Well, anything else that you'd like to mention? Does JMMB have plans for young professionals planning for retirement?
Yes, so we have the JMMB Retirement Solutions, and it's easy to customize your retirement account with JMMB Retirement Solutions. You can start as early as age 18, as I mentioned before. You can also contribute up to a maximum of 20% of your gross earnings. And if you're not sure what your contribution rate should be, you can check out our retirement projection calculator or Hello Future calculator. It's on our website at hellofuture.jmmb.com. And once you get on, and I can even give you a preview of what the calculator looks like. I'm going to share a screen.
Sure. hellofuture.jmmb.com. Producer, can we get that web address on the screen, please? While Taneka brings it up, let's take a look. And in the meantime, I see some comments here. Strong link mentioning, also note that the employer may match your contribution to the pension plan. Great point there, Strong link. Several employers do. Troyan says it basically gives you the opportunity to grow your money into a bigger pie, and then you give the tax man a thing.
So the calculator is pretty simple. Once you put in your age, your gross salary, you can put in a starting investment amount, your contribution rate, and set a retirement goal. Always important to set a retirement goal. At least if you know what you're saving towards, you know if you need to make any adjustments to get to that goal. And you can also set your retirement age. And the calculator simply shows you how much you need based on your goal and based on your contribution, how much you actually have at retirement age. And if you need to make any adjustments, it also tells you, where the shortfall is, where the gap is, and how much you need to be contributing to close that gap.
I like this. This is so useful. hellofuture.jmmb.com. So you put in your information and it tells you how much money you need so you can track your progress towards your retirement goals. Wonderful. And there it is on the screen. So we'll also put that link in the description as well. So you can just click off after the show is done. You can just click it and go check it out for yourself.